people. Salute to everybody's here. But like I had said in the video, the ban on adult hardcore content is only going to be felt when it comes to the people who are actually doing that.
I remember Freeway saying it's a cold winter, y'all percent it.
Right.
And better bundle up, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
All right, Amaja, appreciate that. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be cold out here because some of these women can only make money. They can only make money by doing the hardcore stuff. Wanda, I thought you had a wrench. Hold on. Was it secondary page? But anyway, shout out to everybody that's here. I want y'all to understand something in regards to my stance on OnlyFans. I'm going to say it again. I have no problem with people having OnlyFans pages. I'm indifferent to it. But again, you got the women who brag about how much money they make, right? And they try to shame other women who had 9-to-5 jobs, right? Even though now, in order to sort of replace the income they're going to lose. So you got to understand, there were men and probably some women too that joined the platform that was only following one person, maybe following another person, and then they ended up following a whole bunch of other people. Now that their favorite follows cannot do that hardcore stuff, they're going to leave OnlyFans altogether. So you're going to end up seeing women lose followers based off of who those guys were following. And because of that, a lot of women are going to lose followers, man. And they're not really going to gain any new followers. Okay, cool, Wanda. Okay. I was just checking. I just wanted to make sure it was you, you know. Just wanted to make sure it was you. But in regards to, again, my stance on this, a lot of these women should have flipped those opportunities into their own websites or into doing another type of business, right? It's just like women who are scrippers. You know, you either going to be a lifelong scripper, or you just going to be doing it for a certain amount of years and you're able to flip that into something else. All right. So there's going to be a lot of collateral damage. A lot of these women are not going to grow on OnlyFans. They're going to have to leave because a lot of men only ended up following other women because they were following women who are actually doing the hardcore stuff that they can, you know, even though a lot of the stuff is free out here, they still wouldn't pay for it. They still wouldn't pay for it. And a lot of these guys, these suckers, they're upset because they can't see their favorite follower doing the hardcore stuff anymore, at least for another month, you know. But a lot of you guys got to understand that you'll never have a chance with those women ever. So why are you even trying to follow these women as if one day you're going to be able to sleep with these women? Now, I will say this, though. There are women who are selling themselves off of OnlyFans. You're probably going to see an increase in that.
They know most didn't have a problem with OnlyFans. The issue was always the delusion of the females that was shaking their tails on there while still feeling like they should be wifed and not judged.
Oh, yeah, you still had to appreciate that, Zeke. You're definitely going to have that because, you know, a lot of these women are delusional. A lot of these women are delusional. They are heavily delusional. They are super delusional. And they think, and like her, what's her name? Sukihana, right? Sukihana was doing all types of things on OnlyFans. She ended up leaving OnlyFans. I think, didn't she start a website or she just stopped it altogether and she started doing something else? She probably would have went back if the finances was low. But you got to understand, a lot of those women joined OnlyFans last year due to the the pandemic. So whenever you have the pandemic going on, it caused them, because they couldn't travel, they couldn't do this and that. That money dried up. They had to go somewhere. And a lot of them started doing things on OnlyFans that they weren't really doing before. All right. And now what you're going to see an increase is in women selling themselves on OnlyFans. They're going to start selling themselves on OnlyFans. Because you see the chicks that be like, I'm not meeting up any guys on here. I guarantee you, if you see a huge dip in their subscriptions, they're going to start to do extra things that they weren't doing before, because they're not going to go get no 9 to 5, even though they claim to be educated and they claim that they, can go and do this career and that career, but they end up on OnlyFans. They're hustling backwards. A lot of these westernized women are hustling backwards. A lot of them got all these degrees. They're so educated, but then they end up selling themselves. They end up, having to sell photos and videos of themselves on social media. And now they're going to be physically selling themselves, because if they see a huge dip in subscribers, which is going to happen, by the way, because there's going to be no reason for a percentage of those guys to be there if they can't watch the hardcore stuff on there. Let's see if they still have that stance of, I'm not meeting up anybody. That's going to change. Or they'll just go to a different platform, which again, it's their right. They can do whatever they want to do. But I just noticed a lot of these women, you got women literally quitting their jobs in order to join OnlyFans. I was sent articles about this woman. I believe she quit her job as like a teacher. I've seen women quit their jobs as race car drivers, as police officers, and as teachers in order to have a career in OnlyFans. Now, maybe those women aren't doing anything hardcore, so they're going to be fine, but they're still going to have a dip. There's going to be a lot of guys that feel like OnlyFans is obsolete, because let me tell you something right now. It's going to go from, we're just getting rid of the hardcore stuff, and then they're going to go to, well, we're going to have to get rid of the some of this other stuff that they're doing, right? No twerking on the platform without anything on. They're going to start to implement other rules, and it isn't going to stop until they're able to secure investors and they're able to make more money off of the platform. Yeah, make sure y'all like the stream, man. And what I'm telling you right now, all these women quitting their jobs to join OnlyFans, understand this, that platform a few months from now might be completely obsolete. They have over 100 million users. They're getting 20%, I believe, from, it might be more than 20%, from, I think it was 20% from all the users who put up content. And they're still financially, they feel like they haven't reached certain goals that they want. Yeah, like Tumblr. Tumblr is a ghost town now, because Tumblr had all that stuff on there. And Tumblr, they cleaned up Tumblr, and look what happened to Tumblr. Nobody talks about Tumblr. Nobody really uses it. That's going to happen to OnlyFans probably by the end of the year. And what's going to happen is you've already seen platforms like Twitter and Instagram, not Instagram, Twitter and YouTube implement memberships where you can put up members only content right here on YouTube. You can put up members only content right here on YouTube. You don't have to go to, a Patreon when you can be here, or some of these other platforms. So other websites are going to see what made OnlyFans work, but in a more corporate PC way, and they're going to implement it. But again, I think OnlyFans need to understand what made them big. You're not big because of your promoting yourself, or because of how great OnlyFans was 2 or 3 years ago. OnlyFans was a no-name platform that did not have the user base that it has now. You made money off of thottery. You made money off of thirsty simp males. A lot of those simp males are just going to go right back to Instagram and watch all of, what they're going to be seeing on, what they were seeing on OnlyFans. This can go back to Instagram. Because I know, or what, maybe when these women start their own websites, or They go to other third-party platforms. I think OnlyFans pretty much did not. I think they're underestimating who really made them who they are. Now, again, they do have blue check mark celebrities that are on the platform, but nobody wants to go see blue check mark celebrities and their PG-13 rated content on their platform. They don't care. They don't care about that sanitized corporate content of the blue check mark celebrities unless they are taking everything off and all this. They're just not going to do that. I think OnlyFans is underestimating that, and they're going to see the numbers and they're going to say, wow, I mean, we were winning with all this thottery, even though we wanted it off of our platform. But let me just say this about you westernized heifers. You need to put those degrees to use. How about that? Stop quitting your jobs to be on OnlyFans. They're gonna lose a lot of users. Okay, they're gonna lose a lot of users, and those users aren't gonna come back, and they're not gonna gain any new users. They're not. A lot of y'all need to start relying on OnlyFans unless there's an end goal. Unless you made your money and you've moved on. A lot of those, you got a lot of women that were living off of OnlyFans. They're literally living off of OnlyFans. That's where their life is. They're living off OnlyFans, bragging about what they have. You got females, right? There was a video that went viral of this one heifer. She was a scripper. She was an adult actress. She was an escort, and she was on OnlyFans, right? And I believe her and her boyfriend did content together, if you know what I mean, on OnlyFans. She gifted him like $20,000. What is she gonna do? These couples. What about these couples, man? That make content together, right? They can't make that kind of content together anymore. What they gonna do? All these broke males living off women, and they got to put themselves to use by grabbing the camera and directing flicks for the OnlyFans. What them motherfuckers gonna do? What they gonna do? I'm telling you, man. It's listen. It's gonna be a new era. This is gonna be the end of the OnlyFans thottery, anything goes era, and there's gonna be a change up. Again, I'm indifferent. People who are adults are allowed to do what they want to do, but you got to only understand that unless there's some end goal in it, don't quit your day job trying to be an OnlyFans model when by the end of the year that user base is going to be half of what it is now, and a lot of those guys are not going to be subscribing to other pages. They're not going to be sticking around. You're not going to be gaining any new followers. It's a platform that's going to slowly fade. But you got people quitting their jobs. I'm going to be an OnlyFans model. Yeah, let's see how that works.